Hello, this is April again for PD on a Budget. Now today I'm going to show you how to get, this look over here for $10. Now I'm using LA Colors makeup. This is it right here. I got it at the Family Dollar. Now how I put this on was with a stipple brush from e.l.f. You can see how dirty it is. And I just squeezed like three dabs on the back of my hand and like this and all over my face. This side is not done. There's no powder on it. You see I don't even have an eyebrow. Everything on that side of my face. And then I took this powder, also by LA Colors. Oh, can't get it open. And another e.l.f. brush. And I didn't do this yet. On my nose. Just to set the liquid. See, I'm all done. And then I also used a pencil. This is a brow pencil. Now this pencil is going to be eyebrows and eyeliner. So how I do my eyebrows is I'm going to line the bottom and over here. I only did it that way because this pencil is very soft and very waxy. So it's just gonna melt. I actually had it in the freezer before this, so it wouldn't, move all over the place. Then I'm gonna use a little spoolie, and I'm just going to brush upward. Hopefully I can get this perfect. Or as perfect as possible. Like I might have to touch it up here. It's pretty good. And if you make a mistake, I just use my concealer brush and I dip it in foundation, and I would just go along any mistakes that you see, or to highlight anything, because we have to cut down our supplies for $10. That's a little better. It's almost exact. We're gonna leave it like that for the sake of the time. And our next thing we're going to use is also by LA Colors. I don't know how you can see it. See the name? It's an all-in-one stick. There we go. I reviewed this stick before. I said it was garbage. It still is, but it would work as a primer, as a blush, and it's not so great because it will fade, but for the sake of our $10 tutorial, we're going to be using this for everything: our lips, our cheeks, and our eye primer. So we're going to put this on our eyes. All over. It looks great when you first put it on, but it's going to just crease and fade badly. Now, our next thing is also by LA Colors. It's the Lotus palette. Oh, sorry, not the Lotus, the Iris palette. And I'm going to use another e.l.f. brush. This brush was also $1. We're not counting the brushes in our $10 thing, just counting the makeup. So I'm going to use this end color on the lid. Let's put it on my hand so you can see. Let's see the color. It's really like not really pigmented at all. A little more. There you go. It's a little bit better. All over the lid. I apologize for the faces I'm making. I'm usually doing this without being watched. Guess I'm in the corner. Okay. Now that that's all over the lid, we're going to use another e.l.f. brush, which is the angled crease brush. And we're going to use this blue color. You can see that. We're going to use this in the corner and drag that along the bottom lash line. It shows up better because we have something underneath it, like the primer, and then that first purple, but doesn't show up so great by itself. I'm gonna take this all the way around. And then we're gonna bring it out slightly to a point. I'm gonna match this one over here. Let me make sure they're both even. This one has a little bit more, but it's okay. We'll add some more. To this side, no big deal. Good. And then we'll take another e.l.f. brush. This is the $3 brush. It's been, you see, it's well loved, and I had it 2 years. These are my first set of makeup brushes. And we're going to use this middle color. Let me try to show it to you. Which is, it's not going to show up. It's really like, really pale. But I'll do my best. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I know, you're probably like, oh, why would I want to wear this? But once you have the primer on, or that all-in-one pencil, the colors show up better on your eyes. We're going to use this as our highlight. I'm just going to blend together. Make sure I'm doing this right. Put some on the other eye since there's more crease shadow now. You don't have to hold your head or your eye. I do that to myself all the time. So, making sure they look about even. Okay, now we're back to our eyebrow eyeliner. I'm gonna hold it for you because I can't keep my eye closed and try to show you how to do this at the same time. But we're just gonna line the bottom lashes and drag it out a little bit past the corner, just a little bit, just into the blue, not too far away. And then we're gonna use a little bit in the corner, just a tiny, tiny bit. Don't drag it all the way around your eye. And this one could use a little bit more. I'm gonna do cheeks before I do my mascara. It's just what I do. I always do my mascara last. For this one, we're gonna take our all-in-one pencil and we're gonna rub it on our finger and just dab our cheeks like this. I might take a couple layers, usually like 2 or 3 layers. I concentrate mostly over here, especially with this stuff, because it's gonna fade almost immediately. Not almost immediately, probably like a couple hours, but you get what you pay for, which is $1. It's terrible. I think if you added this under a regular blush, it should be fine. And for the sake of this tutorial, for making our $10 budget, we're gonna keep just to this item. Is it even? It just adds a little color. And we're gonna use our brush. This is the same brush we use for our highlight and the same color we use for our highlight. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get it to show up some more so you can see, which hopefully isn't possible. There it is, just a little bit. It's very subtle, it's very light purple. But anyway, we're gonna dip it in and we're gonna go right under our cheek where we would contour. And we're just gonna dab slightly and just drag it up a little bit higher every time to give some definition. And drag it a little bit over here. And you can go back for more and smile. You want to see if it looks right, just to give it some dimension. Maybe a little bit right here. That looks good. I just wanted to look even. Okay, and now we'll do our mascara, which is, there it is, which is also, it's upside down. There it is. Now it's backwards. It's also part of our thing, our $10 budget. Now, I usually don't put mascara on the bottom, but if you want to, you can. I mean, you already paid for it. It's included in our $10 budget. You might as well use as much as you want to. Yes. Now lastly, it's lips, where we take our same all-in-one and we're just gonna use that on our lips. And that's it. That is my $10 look. If you do need concealer, unfortunately you're gonna have to forfeit the mascara for the concealer. The concealer is by GIRL Proconceal. Now you can have one or the other. You can have both. I feel like I didn't need concealer today, so I was like, oh, let's go with the mascara. But this is the look. I will post pictures and you will see it on my blog along with a review of a lot of these items. I haven't reviewed the foundation yet, but I will. So if you're satisfied, if you want to do this look, you can ask questions where I got it from. I'm going to post the list of items with their prices and where I got all the stuff from in the description. So good luck and thanks for watching.